The trustees were absolutely thrilled to partner with the Sharon Cooperative School, downtown Sharon. They have been operating a preschool there for many decades, and the executive director, Abigail Marsters, she was very interested in starting a nature-based preschool. It's been fabulous to be able to introduce the kids to all the wonders of nature that they can find, especially here on Moose Hill Farm, where we have woodlands, wetlands, meadows. So there's just lots of wonders to discover, and the kids do a great job of discovering. They're naturally inquisitive and curious, and once they're onto something, they just master it. So it's really a beautiful thing to see.
I think it's just having spaces, indoors and outdoors, so that we have interesting things to do and places to be and things to work on. And there are cellar holes to explore and meadows and forests. You know, we can take the same hike every week, but every time we do it, it's different. There's something else to discover.
The environment is just so unique and so distinctive for the school. It's not very often that you can get a preschool where they're sitting in nature and seeing animals and spending so much time outside. When we came to the open house, as we were kind of pulling onto the grounds, my son said something to the effect of, the forest is like a playground for all of the animals, and this will be our playground. And I just thought that that was so sweet and so insightful.
What does that remind you of? Do you recognize that smell?
We do want these kids to have an environmental education. We expect these kids to be stewards of the earth. So there is a lot of learning about how to handle when you have a redback salamander or a worm or any living thing, how to handle it. It's a very sensory experience. We learn through our senses, and these kids are learning how the world works through their senses. They're smelling it, they're tasting it, they're touching it.
We've seen a huge amount of progress. The children have amazing self-help skills in terms of getting dressed and getting ready to hit the trail. And their vocabulary has expanded. They can identify leaves and trees and creatures. They ask questions. So it's just been amazing to see the cognitive growth, the language growth, the personal growth, and just the confidence that they have in themselves. For us to be here as teachers, it's not just a job. We love to be here. We are growing just as much as the children are.
I picked him up the other day and it was pouring, and I had my hood up and I had my umbrella, and I was asking him if he wanted to get under with me, and he said, "It's okay, Mama, I like the rain. Things grow in the rain." And he just kind of ran off by himself. So little things like that I think make us really, really appreciate the school.